that faithful is he who has called you. Faithful is he who has promised, and he will bring it to pass. So, you never called for this fasting. I never called for it. But God did. When it was time to move to the next level, to go in and actually possess their possession, God told Moses, tell them to go in. Now in verse 8, he said, behold, I have set the land before you. Meaning he has already prepared the place. But there are some inhabitants. Because in verse 7, the Lord said, go to the mount of the Amorites. So, before they even went there to spy, God knew there are some people inhabiting the place. Like many of you now, when you go back home, you may not even recognize your village. They will now begin to tell you, you don't remember this woman? Oh, she was the one feeding you. She was the one taking care of you. Oh, I can't remember. Praise the Lord. Where is this? This was where you left before. This was your bedroom. Just for 10 years or 5 years. It looks so different. So definitely the inhabitants will not sit down and fold their hands. Some people are coming from Egypt to take the land from us. They will use every weapon, every technique they know. Whatever they have, they will use to fight. And so, God told them, go, I have set the place. You go in and possess the land, which the Lord swore unto your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to give unto them and to their seed after them. So, God has already prepared the place for you. He is the one that set the table before you in the presence of your enemies. Because the enemies has taken over. But God was telling Moses, tell them to go in. But you see, one major problem they had was fear. Let's go to the book of Numbers. Numbers chapter 13. Quick. Numbers 13, read verse 26.
And they went and came to Moses, and to Aaron, and to all the congregation of the children of Israel, unto the wilderness of Paran, to Kadesh, and brought back word unto them, and unto all the congregation, and shewed them the fruit of the land.
Now, they went there to spy. They brought the fruit of the land. Go ahead.
And they told him and said, we came unto the land.
We came unto the land with her.
Us, and surely it floweth with milk and honey. And this is the fruit of it.
They even have evidence. They had an evidence of the fruit of the land. The land was flowing with milk, with honey. They have grapes. They have goodies. But what happened?
Nevertheless,
the
people be strong that dwell in the land.
Fear came in. Despite all the goodness, despite all what God prepared for them in the land, because you remember what we read in Deuteronomy one day. He said, I have prepared the land, not for the enemies, but for you. So you want to tell me God had no idea that the enemies were dwelling in the land before telling them to go in? Nevertheless, meaning strangely, there are giants. And because of that evil report, what happened?
And the cities are walled and very great.
Mm-hmm.
And moreover, we saw the children of Anak there. And the Amalekites dwell in the land of the south.
When the Lord said to Moses that they should move forward, to whose land? The Amorites. Okay, let's go.
And the Hittites, and the Jebusites, and the Amorites dwell in the mountains, and the Canaanites dwell by the sea and by the coast of Jordan. And Caleb stilled the people before Moses, and said, Let us go up at once and possess it, for we are well able to overcome it. But the men that went up with him said, We be not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we.
You see that? Fear. Everybody say fear.
Yeah.
And if they had kept their fears to themselves, it would have been better. But they spread that fear to the whole congregation of the children of Israel. And unfortunately, that whole generation died in the wilderness. Only Caleb and Joshua and the children that were born in the wilderness entered into that rest. And that's the reason why you are going to pray tonight. You will pray fear out of your life. Because it's a stronghold of the enemy. And like I told you, we are breaking 3 evil cords. One is fear, the other one is unbelief, and the other one is disobedience. Despite the fact that God told them that He already prepared the place, all you need to do is go in. And He said, I will be with you. Go back to Deuteronomy chapter 1.